So in the last class, I explained to you digital to analog converter, right? So if we apply the digital signal, that is binary inputs, this DAC converter will give the analog voltage corresponding to your binary numbers. Particularly, we interfaced 8-bit digital to analog converter. So DAC output in the form of current. So we need current to voltage converter. The operational amplifier based circuits we have used. And in this example, I just given for 4-bit converter, but similarly, we may connect D0 to D7. Okay. So if you connect like that, your output voltage formula equal to V reference divided by 2 power n. V reference is a reference voltage that you are applying in your circuit. So DAC 0808, this particular IC follows R2R ladder network digital to analog converter circuits. Okay. There is much details of R2R ladder circuit and its operation, how the output equation, that is not required at this particular point, because here we are going to interface how to interface this IC with the microcontroller. But you should know a little bit because many digital to analog conversion techniques available. So DAC 0808 IC follows R2R ladder network digital to analog converter. Okay, so this is the formula. B0 to Bn minus 1. Say for example, 8-bit. 8-bit meaning if I give 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, all inputs are logic high. Okay, so 1 2 power 0 plus 1 2 power 1 plus 1 2 power and so on, then you will get 256 here. So 2 power n, 8-bit, 256. So 256 will be cancelled. V reference, whatever V reference we kept, that is our final output. Suppose if you give all inputs are 0 0 0 0 0, this entire term is 0, 0 multiplied with anything 0, you will get output 0. So similarly, starting from 0 0 0 0 2 up to 1 1 1, there are 256 combination of input we can apply at the input side. For each and every combination of input, the DAC will give unique output, 256 combination. Okay. This is one of the experiment in lab also. Circuit diagram available, you try to connect the same circuit diagram, and program also I have provided, and you practice. Actually, I given this ADC DAC as the assignment to you, right? Generation of square waveform, triangular waveform, staircase waveform. Okay. So in this session, I will give an introduction about ADC, and I'll show the simulation of ADC interfacing with 8051 microcontroller. Okay. So analog to digital converter. So this particular circuits, ADC, convert our analog input to digital output. Okay. I have taken example of ADC 0804. So assignment for you, please note down ADC 0808. You have to interface ADC 0808 with the microcontroller. I'll tell you what is the difference. Okay. So basically all ADC converter convert our analog input to digital output. Suppose we are going to monitor sensor output like temperature sensor, pressure sensor, etc. etc. Okay. So sensor output basically analog only, but we cannot apply the analog signal directly to the microcontroller, right? So we have to convert the analog signal into digital signal and then apply to the microcontroller. The controller will process and display depending on our program. Okay. So ADC 0804 analog to digital converter is a single channel. Single channel meaning we can connect only one sensor to this pin number 6. Let us assume this is the sensor output. Only one sensor we can connect. ADC 0808, suppose I think 8 various sensors we can connect. At a time, only one sensor output will be considered based on the multiplexing concept. Okay. ADC 0804 for single channel. Single channel meaning only one analog input we can apply. And one more thing, this is 8-bit ADC. 8-bit ADC meaning the digital output available in the 8-bit only. D0 to D7. 8-bit binary output. Okay, suppose if you use a reference volt 5 volt, 8-bit ADC meaning total combination 256, right? So 5 volt divided by 256, so 19.53 millivolt for one step. For one step, meaning starting from 000, if you apply 0 input, your all the binary outputs are 000. Next, if you apply 19.53 millivolt, you will get 00001. Next, add 19.53 plus one more 19.53. If that much millivolt if we are applying here, then you will get 00000 at last 10. Okay, so 256 combination of binary output we will get depending on the input voltage. So step size is 19.53 millivolt for 8-bit analog to digital converter. So there are different types of ADC converters available. Successive approximation, where ADC 0804, ADC 0808 ICs using this technology only. So we will be studying in detail about this successive approximation converter in measurement and instrumentation subject next year. Now you understand how to interface this ADC IC with the microcontroller. And delta sigma, dual slope, single slope, flash ADC type. And remember, successive approximation ADC available in ADC 0804 as well as ADC 0808 ICs. Okay, so 8-bit ADC, step size is 19.53 millivolt. Okay, so pin details now. These are all output pins. Okay, from these pins we can read the digital output. Next, this clock in, clock or these two pins are used to, particularly this clock in is to connect external clock, or if you are not in external clock, we can connect resistor and capacitor combination at the pin 4. So that time ADC IC will consider the internal clock generation. Pin number 6 is the actual input to be applied. Pin number 7, pin number 7, pin number 8, and pin number 10 all are grounded. Digital ground, analog ground, Vin minus all are ground potential. V reference by 2. So whatever reference voltage we give, actually we have to apply plus 12 volt for ADC function. To function the ADC, plus 12 volt we have to apply. Okay, this is for just operating this IC. Don't consider this is the reference volt. This 5 volt represents the sensor output I am talking about, right? Okay, so to operate this ADC we have to apply 12 volt. So we reference by 2, that much amount of voltage available at this particular pin. So we are not going to use this pin number 9 and up, right? DB0 to DB87 and some control pins. What are those control pins? First one, chip select. It is active low signal. If chip select equal to 0, this IC will be function. It's like enable pin of your multiplexer. Next, read bar. Once this ADC converter, convert your analog input to digital output. To read the information from the ADC register, we make it as read bar equal to 0. Okay. To start analog to digital conversion process, that time we have to make this write bar pin equal to 0. I'll tell you some edge triggering will be there. In the next slide I will explain to you. Now you just understand chip select for to select this particular IC. Read bar signal to read the information from ADC converter. The digital output available in the successive approximation register. From that register only we are reading the data. Okay, write bar to start your A to D conversion process. This control signal is used. Next one important is pin number 5, INTR complement. So this is also active low signal. Once the analog to digital conversion process completed, this pin this pin automatically will reset. Initially it is high. Once the conversion completed, the INTR complement, this particular pin go to logic 0. It indicate conversion completed. Then we have to make it as 1 again. Okay, that's it. These are the major pin. Chip select your ADC, initiate your A to D conversion process, write control signal. Once the conversion process completed, this INTR signal goes to 0. By reading this particular pin, we will come to know whether conversion completed or not. Once conversion completed, with the help of this read bar signal, we can read the data from successive approximation register available in the ADC 0804 from pin number 18 to pin number 11. So D0 represent least significant bit, D7 represent most significant bit. Okay, so pin number 4 and 19 I'll explain to you. We may connect external clock pulse to drive this ADC, or we may connect RC network to use the internal oscillator of ADC 0804. So same thing I had given here for your examination preparation purpose. Chip select bar, read bar, write bar, and clock in. We may connect external clock or internal oscillator usages RC component we have to connect. Okay, yeah, that's it. Look at the circuit diagram or interfacing of this ADC IC with the microcontroller. Before that, steps, how to write assembly language program for this ADC interfacing. Chip select bar equal to 0. Next, start your conversion process. Send a low to high pulse to write bar. Okay, to enable conversion process, make your write bar 0 and then make it as 1. So conversion process started. Once conversion process completed, the INTR line goes to 0. It indicates conversion completed. Result will be stored in the ADC register, successive approximation register. To read the information from the register, RD must goes to 0. Initially RD, we keep RD as high. To read the information, it should go to 0. Okay, so this is the steps involved to write your assembly language program. Same thing I had given here in the form of waveform. Chip select bar 0, write bar 0 to 1. Okay, 0 to 1. Conversion process started. Conversion completed, INTR will goes to 0. To read the data, your read bar must go to 0. Previously it was high state. To read information, it should go to 0 state. then outputs are available at the pin number D0 to D7. So we may connect some LED or 7-segment display or LCD display to display our data. Okay, for the simplicity, I have connected LED in this example, D0 to D7, right? Okay, so this is the Proteus simulation circuit, which I have verified today. It's microcontroller. '8051 microcontroller. I have selected 80C51. This is your ADC IC. Okay, so ground, analog ground, digital ground, VN minus, and chip select bar also are directly connected to ground. All these 4 pins must be grounded. Okay, VCC 12 volt to operate this IC ADC 0804 12 volt supply we are taking. So D0 to D7, DB0 to DB7, which is connected to port 1 of microcontroller. Okay, next some control signal, read bar, write bar, INTR bar. So read bar I have connected to P36, write bar I have connected to P35. Sir, should we connect to this particular pin only? No. Just to make the 1200 to 1 transition, I have selected some pins from port 3. You may use any pins, but according to the logic, you have to write the assembly language program. Okay, what is the logic? Your write bar signal should be go to 0 to 1. Okay, finally to read the data, read bar signal goes from 1 to 0. But for that purpose, you can use this name of the pin. That's why I connected these 3 control signal to port 3. Port 3.6 read bar of ADC, port 3.5 write bar of ADC, port 3.4 INTR complement. So I connected. So externally, I have not connected any clock pulse to ADC 0804. So between the clock in and clock out, I have connected one RC component, resistor and capacitor. Okay, so pin number 6 is the input. Pin number 6 is the input. So here I have not connected any sensor. I wanted to vary the input voltage, right? For that, I connected one potentiometer. So this is a potentiometer. The potentiometer connected to 5 volt. So I can vary the resistance depending on the resistance value. The input voltage applied to this particular pin number 6 will be vary from 0 volt to 5 volt. If in applied input voltage is 0 volt, all the LEDs are 0. If the applied input voltage is 5 volt, all the LEDs are 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Or in between, you will get 256 combination of output between 0 to 5 volt variation. Okay. If you want to measure the voltage available at the output of pot, you may connect a voltage probe. Say for example, in this example, I connected 1.9 volt. So the corresponding binary output is starting from 0. This one only. 1 0 0 0 0 1 1 0. Forget about this number. Okay, I just copy pasted. So this is LSB. On top LSB, this one is most significant bit. Yeah, P0 LSB. Okay, I have used P2. Okay, P20 LSB. So this is your least significant bit. This is your most significant bit of output. Okay, circuit connection or interface diagram. Now we will be writing the assembly language program. Please remember the logic. P36 read bar, P35 write bar. Chip select bar I have not connected with any pin. I directly connected to ground. Okay. Otherwise you may connect the chip select bar with P3.7. Then you always disable that P3.7 as 0. Okay. Better to connect to ground so that this IC is always active. So port 1 receiving the data, right? Input. Port 1 receiving the data from ADC, correct? Input. Port 2 transmitting the information to LED. So port 1 input, port 2 output. So first configure that. Port 1 input, port 2 configured as output. So we already studied the internal structure of ports. We configured 000, that is going to act as the output port. We configured 111, that is going to act as input port. Or you may load FFH or 00H, both are same. Okay. Next, set bit P3.6. Set bit P3.6. What is P3.6? Read bar. Initially read bar is high. Initially read bar is high. Next, P3.5, that is write bar. So to initiate or to start your analog to digital conversion process, you have to make this write bar signal 0 to 1. Okay, so clear initially 0, set bit P3.5 1. So P3.5 connected with write bar of ADCs. So once the conversion completed, then how to know? We have to read INTR status. We have to read INTR status. That INTR pin connected with port 3 of the microcontroller. Sorry, port 3, 4th pin, P3.4. Okay, so jump JB represent JB P3.4 comma wait. What is the meaning of this instruction? Jump to the specific location if P3.4 equal to 1. Okay, during the conversion process, your INTR pin is high only. So this particular loop will be completely continuously executing. Once the conversion process completed, your INTR line goes to 0. So that time the next line will be started executing. Now clear P36. P36, what is read bar signal connected? So read bar equal to 0. Already it was 1. The read bar is already 1. Now read bar 0. 1 to 0. So you can read the data from ADC registers. Okay. So give some delay, and whatever information received at port 1, send it to port 2 through accumulator. Go to your circuit diagram. This is your input information received by P1. This information sending to P2 through accumulator. P1 to accumulator and then accumulator to P2. That's it. P1 to accumulator and then accumulator to P2. And then give some delay. Now your P3.4, we have to make this INTR line equal to high once again for the next process, for next set of data conversion. S jump main. So repeat the same process again and again. So delay, you can write any delay, whichever you like. I wrote some simple program for delay. Okay. So I'll summarize once again. Port 1 input, that is the output of sensors connected to port 1. That information, sensor output connected to ADC interfaced with the microcontroller. Okay. So the digital information read from P1, that is sent to P2, where we have connected LED at P2. The logic is, initially your read bar signal is high. Start your conversion process. Conversion will complete. That time INTR goes to 0. Now read your information from successive approximation register. Already 1, now it becomes 0. 1 to 0. Once you completed reading the data, then again make your INTR equal to logic high and repeat the same procedure. That's it. So do you have any doubt in interfacing diagram and the program? Suppose if you connect chip select bar of ADC with any of the port of microcontroller, then you write, say for example, if I connect this chip select bar with P3.7, then I have to write clear P3.7. Here I have not used clear P3.7, which means your chip select bar is always logic high. It's an example only. Okay, so P3.456 not mandatory to connect at this particular pin only. You may connect with any pin, but you should follow this logic. You have to follow this logic. Okay. So we'll verify this. As usual, you have to create a project and Keel software. And I think in some other software also available, but we are comfortable with Keel according to our syllabus. Copy those code assembly language and create a hex file. Okay, this procedure you know already, because keypad and all other interfacing we discussed before, right? Okay, so I have generated the hex file. No. So once you created the hex file, you know how to load the hex file in the microcontroller. You have to double click on this. This is a circuit diagram. Same circuit diagram we discussed just now. Okay, I used a common cathode. All the cathodes are connected at ground potential. Anode or drive by port 2. Okay. So this is LSB. And this one is MSB. Eight LEDs I have connected. So if you go to part list, you will come to know what are the things I have taken. LDR and I'm not using pot dot hyphen HG, this component. This is LED, the capacitor, resistor, ADC 0804, this one. Okay. Then ground power source you know already. From the terminal mode you have to take power and ground and all. From this probe mode, you can select any voltage probe or current probe. I have taken here voltage probe. Okay, so I taken the voltage probe. So hex file is ready already. Double click on this. So I created a project in the name of ADC1. In that particular folder, by default, the objects folder will be created. Our hex file available there only. Done. Okay. Now simulate or run the program. Done. Now how much voltage shall we keep to 0? Okay, now 0 volt, right? 0 volt. Instead of sensor, we just use some potentiometer. So 0 volt applied to ADC. So all the 0 volt meaning our output 8-bit ADC. So all outputs are 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Okay. Now if you let assume the input voltage is changed. 5 volt. Let's say for example 5 volt. It's not growing. Yeah, okay. So if 5 volt input meaning all the LEDs will be on 1 1 1 1 1. So intermediate value, say for example, you may check, you may vary your input voltage. See here. If you decrease your voltage, correspondingly the binary output also will be changed. Okay. So if you increase your voltage, the output also will be changed. 8-bit resolution. I assumed the input is 5 volt here. Okay. So 5 volt, 8-bit output meaning 256 total possible combination. So 5 volt by 256. That is your step size. For that particular step, the one binary output will be increased. Okay. So I'll share this. You have to do for the examination. There is no other option. The connection center. So I'll share this Proteus file, DAC Proteus file also, and ADC Proteus file also with you. But assignment submission, please remember, you must use ADC 0808 only. Everything is available in the internet, okay? But you have to decode it. You should understand and you have to practice by spending some time. So any doubt regarding this particular topic?